eating that.
Why? You a vegetarian?
Yeah, so if that wasn't an indicator, I hope you're in the mood for pure chaos today, because that's what you're gonna get, especially because it is National Cinnamon Roll Day, and because of that, I have a surprise for you, so watch this whole episode.
This is so exciting.
The scandals keep coming with this new Jeffrey Dahmer show. This artist delayed his concert because he was busy pooping backstage. Demi Lovato introduces us to her weirdest obsession yet. And then we're discussing everything from Taylor Swift to Hardy to Billy Eichner blaming straight people for his gay romantic comedy bombing at the box office in Hot Take Tuesday. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics. The Dahmer memes and drama is truly providing so much content right now, and I love dark humor, so I'm all here for it.
Told you. We're gonna hang out. Gonna watch a movie.
Everyone's all up in arms now over this show. People are out here like, guys, I watched that Jeffrey Dahmer show and it was so messed up and disturbing. I can't believe Netflix would make a show like that. Like, ma'am, it is a show about a real life serial killer. Are you telling me a few years ago when y'all were bebopping around to Katy Perry Dark Horse, none of you got the joke? As a baby murderino, I've always known this story, so it's bizarre to me that so many have never heard of him until now. But the scandal isn't just that people are offended by a show about a real-life guy that killed and ate people. The show is also being accused of racism by the black crew members who worked on the show. One woman says she was one of 2 black females who worked on the crew, and they both have braids, and people kept getting them mixed up. She said she was able to remember hundreds of people's names on the show, so why couldn't they? Then she said it must be because racism.
You're a football player. It's in your blood.
That's racist.
Your soul.
That's racist.
Your eyes.
That's gay.
That's homophobic.
That's black.
That's racist.
Damn.
Look, I don't know, but I am notoriously bad at names myself. Unless I talk to you on a regular basis, I almost never remember names. I hate this quality about myself. It's truly so embarrassing, and I don't mean to be rude, but I have the memory of a goldfish.
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Lil Nas X legit stopped the middle of his concert in Atlanta so he could poop.
I'm backstage, and this is like not a part of the show, but I'm taking a mean so please forgive me. But I'm gonna need like a minute or two, and I'll be right back.
I am not a Lil Nas X fan, but this floored me. My entire life, ever since I was little, I have wondered what artists do in the middle of the concert if they have to poop. Because going pee really quick during a costume change or something, I can understand. But if your tummy starts churning, what do you do? It's always been one of life's greatest mysteries to me.
That's a fact.
But Lil Nas X is the only person I've ever seen stop a show randomly like this to use the bathroom. So the question still remains for all the other artists the last 50 years. What are you doing?
You doing?
The only other story that I remember even close to this is when Fergie wet her pants on stage in 2005.
Fergalicious definition, make them boys go loco.
This is by far the funniest story of the day, but before I tell you what Demi Lovato has in her yard, I have a super cute announcement. In honor of it being National Cinnamon Roll Day today, pro-life boutique Culture of Life 1972 has designed custom cinnamon roll earrings for you. I'm actually wearing them today. Go to COL1972.com, and if you spend $75 or more, you will get these cinnamon roll earrings free with your purchase. And if you're new here, a cinnamon roll is a term of endearment I use for sweet, precious people we love.
When you got a sweet tooth, you just gotta hit the $3.99 synonym rolls. I mean, synonym rolls.
So back to the show. I just thought you should know that Demi Lovato has a little squirrel community in her backyard, and we joke about her a lot, but this is truly hilarious.
I think my favorite part of the backyard is actually my squirrels that I feed, and they're right here. That's Teddy, and that's also Teddy. I named them all Teddy because I can't tell the difference. They'll actually come up to me and eat out of my hand.
I mean, dang, does that place have an HOA?
When you walk through my door, you play by my rules. You take off your shoes.
You know how she said she named them all Teddy because she can't tell the difference? Maybe that's what I should do in the office, at events, or with my family. You know, for all the names I can't remember.
From now on, we'll be using code names. You can address me as Eagle One. Ann, code name. Been there, done that. April is currently doing that. Donna is It Happened Once in a Dream. Chris, codename If I Had to Pick a Dude. Ben is Eagle 2.
Oh, thank God.
I've got 6 more stories to get through. Let's hit it.
Hot Take Tuesday.
Billy Eichner created and starred in a new romantic comedy called Bros. It had all this promotion behind it, a $22 million production budget, and according to Variety, on its opening weekend, it stunk up the place with $4.8 million gross from over 3,300 locations. And, well, Billy Eichner is pissed, and he blames the straights for not showing up to see a movie where 2 guys joke about blowing each other. What did you expect, honey?
Straight guys, I don't know what you've been doing until now, but it is clearly not enough. It is not enough.
Country singer-songwriter Hardy is recovering from injuries suffered early Sunday when his tour bus crashed. Deadline reports Hardy and his touring crew had just completed 2 shows in Bristol, Tennessee, and were on Interstate 40 near Nashville when the accident happened. No details on its cause were immediately released. Then, Hardy assured fans via social media that the team was ultimately okay, even if battered. He also said he was out of the hospital but had been ordered by the doctors to recover for the next few weeks. His bus driver is still in the hospital for treatment.
Songs you probably didn't know Hardy wrote.
John Stamos talked about his sobriety after his 2015 arrest for a DUI. You know what he said contributed to him not wanting to grow up and act like a man? How young he looked. He said for so many years he was told he looked 20, so he acted 20. But after he went to rehab, he got his crap together.
Have mercy.
One thing Taylor Swift is never saying about are her insecurities, and she said that there's a new song on her upcoming album Midnights called Anti-Hero, where she gets into exactly that, and I couldn't be more excited.
I really don't think I've delved this far into my insecurities in this detail before. You know, I struggle a lot with the idea that, you know, my life has become unmanageably sized, and that I, you know, not to sound too dark, but like I just struggle with the idea of like not feeling like a person. Like, don't feel bad for me, you don't need to. But, you know, this song really is a real guided tour throughout all the, you know, things I tend to hate about myself. We all hate things about ourselves. And it's all of those aspects of the things we dislike and like about ourselves that we have to come to terms with if we're gonna like be this person. So yeah, I like Anti-Hero a lot because I think it's really honest.
Christina Hawk says she won't be posting or showing her son Hudson on TV or Instagram anymore because her ex-husband, Aunt Anstead, who she's in a custody battle with, uses her post to rate what kind of parent she is according to court filings. She's now married to like her 7th husband. I can't keep up at this point. I'm gonna just throw it out there that she seems like the crazy one to me. Anyone else?
Show me the picture.
That's her.
It's National Cinnamon Roll Day, so you obviously have to heart and thumbs up the episode. Be honest, have you ever eaten one of the soggy snacks a baby hands to you? Ew, I can't. Demi Lovato's squirrel set up in her yard, a yay or a nay? Send this episode to a momservative and tap the save button. Don't forget that if you spend $75 or more today on COL1972.com, where all of their profits go to pro-life charities, you will get custom cinnamon roll earrings as a gift with purchase, and you can use code ALEX for a discount. POPlitics is back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics.
Clearly, POPlitics is best served visually, but you can also listen to POPlitics if you just want the audio. Subscribe to us anywhere you get your podcasts: Apple, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn, and more. Also, make sure that if you are listening to the podcast version, you leave us a 5-star review. And don't forget, subscribe to POPlitics on YouTube.